Okay, this is Sector 9, the complex's main transportation and security gateway. It's under heavy lockdown, so you'll have to force your way through. Looks like there's a Tasen outpost near the end too. Maybe they'll know where the Komato general will be stationed. See if they'll let you in.
Thanks. Feeling better now?
Sort of, but I'll be okay. We should keep communication to a minimum so they don't find me again.
Got it. Talk to you soon.
Hey everyone, Dream Envoy here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play EG. Last time, Asha managed to kidnap Dan and unfortunately killed him. No, wait a minute. He didn't die. We had that trap mine and used that to sabotage Asha's trap and therefore save Dan. In this part, we're gonna continue on through Sector 9, hopefully reaching Sector X on the other side, and meeting with General Tor. Like Dan says, there is a Tasen outpost nearby and hopefully they'll let us in. I assume they will so long as we keep our kills to the minimum. Komato assassin, no identification. Anomaly, the time has come. Meet me in Deep Sector. I will tell you more there. Deep Sector, I wonder what that could possibly be. Anyways, more crates so that we can go ahead and increase our crag number. And of course, like usual, we're going to avoid confrontation with any of the enemies. Komato Berserker 0951542340885110. I wonder what this says. Damn re-rule. The Tasen are running out of troops so fast, it's not even funny. We're obliterating them. The only Tasen left are probably the ones in the defensive base they built up ahead. Do they seriously think they'll survive for more than a cycle? We're gonna strike the biosphere out of origin and broadcast it live on the all-wide feed, together with the execution of the human-loving troops who started cropping up as soon as we landed. We're an army. We're here to do our job, not question our superiors. Huh, so it seems like the Komato are having a bunch of human lovers themselves. Isn't that how the Tasen originally started up anyways?
Come here!
Wow, you guys... Tagging each other. And you just injured yourselves. Anyways, quickly make your way up here. Anything over there? Doesn't seem like it. But there is a beast over here that we're going to ignore.
Come here!
Revive once. Alright, not too bad. The elevator will deactivate here, and soon enough, quickly jump up as that assassin destroys the door there. And there we go, managed to take her out pretty quickly. Or him, I honestly do not know. Alright. Haven't gained enough nano for a level up yet. Over there we can either take the elevator or do something pretty risky and go up where those electricity are. I'm going to opt out of the electricity. There we go, we got a level up here. Now when it comes to leveling up, you want to get your strength up to 8 first. That's my recommendation. There aren't any enemies up here, so we'll happily ignore those. Komato Trooper 728300994782232. Annihilator Iosa. Not only are we fortunate enough to have Annihilator Iosa on the fleet, she went down in person as soon as we landed to conduct a demonstration on how to get things done. I've heard all sorts of stories about this woman, and I don't doubt a single one of them. Her nanofield aside, she's not a hero like the ones we had before. She takes care of her troops instead of intimidating them into following orders. Yeah, so it seems like Iosa is actually nice and friendly with her troops. Neat. Tasen Soldier, IF5737, IHBA. I'm not even gonna try. Yep, this is the end alright. One little ventilation shaft or something, and a couple of pulse cycles until they find me. Collectors, hot drink cans, and all. Now tell me, when did we ever not see this coming? The Komato have grown so huge, their leaders take orders from the people. And what are the people? Intelligent and reasonable? Once like General Tor, you know? Back before the negotiations with Helsari went sour because of the Imperial Army. He looked like the only one who knew what empathy even meant. Which would be funny if it wasn't true. It's like... You misspelled like. L-K-I-E. Hey, Nyagarai, did you see the latest word? Debate? And I'm like, no, I was too busy kept... Oh my god, you are a terrible writer. Kept paying with the Komato from... Oh my god, so many typos. Keen over my stack of supernova balls while attempting to kill me. They should have at least have the decency to tell us they were Cyrus before attacking. Alright, that's it. I need to tell them to stop blowing the pals up because I can't see worth a Zentridon and it's shaking. Okay, that is actually reference to something. Nio Garai is a friend of Yukiba Sarah, and Yukiba Sarah wrote a web page for her. I'm gonna leave a link to... It is an actual web page that Daniel Remar created, so I'll leave a link to said web page in the description. But as you can see, there's a huge bulkhead door down there that we need to open up. So our goal for the sector is to reach those terminals down there and activate a whole bunch of them in order to open up that door. Like I said, we want to upgrade our strength as much as we can. Actually, no, we're gonna upgrade it only up to 8. Thank you. So that's Lock B released. And we're gonna have to switch to C. Or C, I mean the impulse launcher. I meant to say 3. Ow. Ow, 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 even more. And drop down here. Now if you open this up, there's a Terminator down there. But if you open this up, there's a Tasen Elite to distract that Terminator for a little while. Ow! Thanks for hurting me, Annihilator. I don't even want to hurt you. Stop hurting me for a chance, okay? Anyways, bulkhead door is completely down, so let's go ahead and... Well, first of all, gonna head right back up here so that I can upgrade my strength a little bit more. Like I said, you want to get it up to 8. Afterward, you might as well max out your attack stat. Yep, even though this is a pacifistic run, an attack stat is still sort of helpful. Let's go ahead and climb our way up here. You might as well go ahead and open that up. Drop down. What do you have to say? Oh! A logbook written by Iosa herself. Doing my part. My homeworld was not the peaceful colony it was often made out to be. We trained and sent troops to war like anyone else. I used to hate the army and stayed out of it for as long as possible. as I believe that responding to violence with more violence would lead Komato kind nowhere. Well, you'd be right, you guys are just blowing each other up more than anything. But as those who refused to enlist were sentenced to prison, I eventually joined to save my own skin. In hindsight, I was a fool. I did not become immortal to stand on the sidelines and pretend that everything was fine. I could no longer sit idly by while the Tasen slaughtered my people without pause or mercy. So she used to oppose the war, but got so sick and tired of the Tasen killing her people that she decided to join after all. But are the Tasen really that violent? Or were you just trying to save your own skin from prison? Anyways, we got another level up right there. I should warn that up there is going to be a Komato assassin. So I recommend going in the opposite direction, that way we can sneak up behind her and see if we can crack her. It's also a good idea to go up here because here is the ribbon.
Maya, how many of these did you bring here? This is getting weird.
Iji, how are you?
Oh, sorry, what's wrong?
Nothing really, just wanted to thank you for saving my life. But maybe this isn't the time.
It's okay, just stay safe, okay?
I will. You know, I think I was wrong about not supporting each other. You're the only one I have left. We've already saved each other's lives at least once, and it's not like I'm feeling any better keeping you at a distance.
Just say it out loud.
What?
Never mind, see you soon.
Just say that you love her. Not in that way, of course, but, you know, that we're family. Alright, Dan. And again, we already sort of know. Anyways, you don't want to kick the assassin, instead go ahead and sneak up behind her. Now I am the Protogen Assassin! Not the stun gun, but the actual gun, because I know you cannot kill assassins. Come on, actually appear so I can do damage to you. Jerk. Right when I jumped at you. There we go. Komato Trooper. Reply, the nuke. Cracksmaster, I finally got a hold of Nano Blitz's old logbook, and it has some interesting details about the stuff he cracked but lost the backups for. The nuke carried by Sentinels is indeed of Tasen origin, but it gets better. It's a combination of a rocket launcher and an MPFB Devastator, meaning you would be able to crack one yourself if you could get your hands on those nano weapons. Just replace all the opcodes 26 with 89 in field 1480 of Prime 5C with all 5 and all 5 with 4, and the safety catches will do the rest. Easy, huh? Battling with the nanogun safety algorithms have become less of a chore and more of a pleasure lately, and eventually we'll master it completely. Military information needs to be free if we're ever gonna stand on equal ground without the Imperial weapon industries selling us these weapons at ridiculous prices. Man, I hate their commercials. Power to the troopers! Omnicracker out! What do you have to say, Komato Assassin 067607685025? The anomaly's out of our league. So far, not a single assassin has managed to kill the anomaly. Not even Asha. She's officially the most dangerous enemy on the planet. Why anyone would rather confront her than run at this point is beyond me. And Saxi seems to think the same. She's got a group of assassins separated from Asha and orders them around like she's their superior. The only thing saving them from the accusation of treason is that Asha doesn't seem to care anymore. What's up with General Tor? It's like he didn't even want this planet purged. He needs to make up his mind. Either you kill all the Tasen or you wimp out and decide to spare a few because they're no longer a threat. Really, consider what the enemy would think of that. Forget Assassin and Sexy. General Tor's the one who's living on the edge here. Sounds to me that you're just pressuring your generals into doing what you want. I got a question. If he's really willing to put aside his own beliefs just to please the Imperial Army, then what reason to call him a leader at all in the first place? Anyways, if you want the poster, it's actually right here in this room. You are required to have a health of at least 10 if you want to do this, because it is impossible. What you want to do is hug the wall, get your MPFB Devastator ready, and purposely damage yourself just to get to the other side of the room. Again. You'll need a health of X in order to do this, or else you'll just run out of health before you reach the end. There's a whole bunch of health up there. Yeah, go ahead, say damn it. But there we go, we're finally up to the top.
Damn, that hurt. There better be something good up here.
Well, there's the poster. I guess that's somewhat good enough. And man, is the poster of Iosa. I get a strange feeling that we might run into her. You know, just like how all the other posters kind of foreshadowed that. Komato Imperial Research, the banana gun. What? The banana gun uses one of each of the standard Tasen and Komato ammunition units, and also requires that the user's nanogun is equipped with 8 nanoweapons, not counting combined ones. Attempting to recreate this weapon is illegal, as is placing one of his explosive bananas into the favorite dessert of an unsuspecting victim, commonly known as one of the most creative ways to face military law, and one of the few forms of murder falling under the category of fruit-assisted. Sorry, had to take a bit of a drink there, but this is a pretty cool weapon. You got the banana gun, selected by pressing 9 in active mode. It uses 1 ammunition unit for every nano weapon. It cannot be combined with any other weapon. It uses 1 of all of your ammunition to create a banana. That explodes! It is actually one of 3. It is actually the first of the 3 secret weapons in the game, and I gotta go ahead and show my current statistics for a second as I talk about it. There are 3 secret weapons in the entire game that require very specific ways to obtain them. The other one I've already missed out on is called the Massacre. You won't get it until the very end of the game, like right outside the final boss room, but in order to obtain it, you need to have a total of 0 kills throughout your playthrough. Otherwise, you simply will not be able to obtain it. The third weapon, well, that third weapon, we don't talk about that third secret weapon. At least, not now. Now's really not the time to be talking about that weapon. And people who know about that weapon, oh boy, you know why we don't talk about that weapon. Anyways, your goal here is to lift up this elevator once, pop up, and make our way over to the other side. Yeah, go ahead. Try to attack me. Yada, yada, yada. You guys are pathetic.
Come here!
Ah, oh, whoa, I kinda destroyed that door. Never mind. I have to go underneath it. Here. Anyways, with the elevator now up, we can finally sneak underneath here. Get attacked a whole bunch of times. And hope that I have enough points for what I'm about to do. Or are you going to be an idiot and hurt yourself? Come on, be an idiot and hurt yourself. Thank you for being an idiot. I'll gladly pick up this health. Come on, be an idiot. You know what? No. Anyways, another assassin here. Ooh, partial invisibility. That might be useful. Or not. I need to switch to my real weapons, or else this is just a waste of time. Anyways, down here is a Komato assassin.
Come here!
Who recognized that I was there because I touched him. Which means that he can now see me. Up here. Gain an extra point. One more point for strength. Alright. Komato Trooper 69721-43659-34782. Damn it! Here's this heavily fortified Tasen base below, and we've had no luck busting it, especially since the assassins are all leaving. The Berserkers all used up their teleportation charges when we arrived too. The last group of troopers who tried to storm their base counted to 5 elites, 4 commanders, and at least 1 soldier who could barely hold a gun. None of them were killed, but some of the troopers were alive. Wait, is that 1 soldier possibly PAIE? Damn, who sacrifices themselves when they're gonna alpha strike this dump anyways? We have won, the war is over. Time to go home and enjoy the sweetest victory in history, damn it! I'm surprised you haven't freaked out about these computers suddenly destroying themselves, but whatever. Wow, the Annihilator didn't notice me? Okay. Hop on down here and... Huh. These would be perfect places to, leave guns. These would be perfect places to leave guns. But no one did. Somebody teleported away, but I guess we finally reached the hideout. Tasen Commander TI-820-AOSS. Last stand. The casualty reports have silenced. The connection with every single base around the colony has been lost. Since we didn't have much time to expand before the Komato arrived, it was all over pretty quickly. In this little shelter, we may have gathered the last few Tasen alive, perhaps the last few Tasen in the universe. This is no time to panic, so we've kept calm. Our only hope is that they somehow decided against alpha striking us. In other words, we're all dead.
Wait, hold your fire.
What?
I'm glad you made it. Fateh Illegal told us all about you. We've set up an outpost here, so get inside before more Komato troops arrive. If you want to talk to someone, just give them a tap or two. Some of us have a lot to talk to you about.
Tasen Elite, TU-472, WNEE. too quiet. So far, we've defended our little base pretty well, considering we've only about 10 people in here. It's being too quiet, though. The Komato assault teams have retreated, so they're either getting ready for a massive attack force in, or they've succeeded in destroying the planetary shield generators and are preparing the Alpha Strike. That's exactly what's happening. Looks like we're all filled up. Time to switch to passive mode to show that we're peaceful. What do you gotta say?
Good knowing, Anomaly. I'll take care of any intruders.
Tasen Commander TI-646 DFAJ. Top secret. We abandoned research of Sector Z long ago, for fear of anyone ever finding out about that place. We sealed up the wall to the research room. But which wall? I don't remember. Somewhere in the lift tunnel in Sector 1 next to a teleporter destination pad. No one will ever find it. No one without a rocket launcher, at least. Well, we actually found it.
So, you're not the one who contacted the Komato? I had my doubts, but Vate never lied. Much. I don't know what you've been through, but we trust you in here. You're not that violent, otherwise you'd be too dangerous to let in.
Thanks.
I would say I'm still skeptical about who killed Cortera, but it doesn't matter now. Most of us think he got what he deserved.
So you didn't like him either?
Let me put it this way. He would have woken up with a swarm of blitz inside his helmet sooner or later.
Ugh.
Now that would be something. A gun that shoots blitz.
That would be an interesting gun.
Ha ha ha! You've really something else, Anomaly. Never thought I'd meet you in person.
What? You know me?
All of us do. Fate Liga put an MPFP in Cortera's bag when he threatened to kill you. And once the Komato arrived, she personally scanned our communicators' logs to make sure you weren't the one who sent for their help. You owe her a lot.
Well, I didn't call them, but they still attacked, so...
Yep, we think they saw through our fake transmission we sent on behalf of their scout team. We're so far behind on Komato technology, we probably did all sorts of things wrong with it. Trying to fool a general for starters. Haha!
This isn't something to laugh about.
I've always felt pretty good about impossible situations. They found me laughing on the floor after a raid on my squad's ship once, half dead with a door frame through the arm. No sense being glum about it, you know? I survived!
Oh wait, what do you say? Sorry, I missed dialogue.
So since the door turns into the future, without regret that they won't witness it themselves, you trust their young completely. Iosa is the only one who wants to be immortal, but she's kind of a special case.
You mean she's really is immortal?
Nah, her age will get to her like anyone else, but give someone that much power and they'll soon forget how fragile they are.
Sorry, I don't have time to talk about this anymore.
Hey, neither do I. Alpha strikes don't ride around. Damn it! There's not a single elite left alive out there. I should have kept my mouth shut.
What do you mean?
I heard a lot of people. I dealt in illegal weapons behind Cortera's back. I respected a man. He took initiatives few others would take. I feel like I betrayed him. And now the Alpha strike. Just leave me alone, okay?
Okay, man.
How are you holding up in here?
It's a strange feeling. We may be moments from death, and certainly people start worrying about things they never cared about. I used to be a grand elite of the fleet, but now it doesn't matter.
You mean you were in charge of the Tasen fleet?
I was part of the command, yes, right next to that disgusting Cortera. Ours was the only escaped fleet to leave Elam Siaz intact. No one served under Hel Sari, the most thoughtful and caring superior I've had. Those days are so distant. They might as well have been a dream.
Don't worry. I'm aiming for the Komato General to stop the Alpha Strike. I won't let you guys die.
That might work, if the Komato weren't after you, too.
They are, but...
If you made it this far, it won't matter. Helsari had the same spirit. General Tor respected her, even befriended her. He changed when the war started. It might have been pressure and opinions from those closest to him.
Huh. More confirmation that Tor might actually be pressured and that he might actually care about the Tasen.
If you want to stop the strike, then do it. You're the only one left with that kind of motivation. Hey, have you here to save us or something? What's it gonna do? Shoot their fleet down?
No,
Whatever. That Iosa comes here, we'll show her what we're made of. Lost my entire squad to that annihilator. She's gonna pay. What are you wandering around here for? There may be more Komato teams coming, and someone said an annihilator Iosa is closing in.
You mean she's nearby? How will an annihilator fit in here?
I mean, those things are big.
Iosa is one of few who can survive outside the exoskeleton, and what's worse, she's invisible. Don't blame me if she prances around here and cuts you in two.
Wait a minute, you mean that cutscene where we saw Iosa talking to Tor? She was naked!
Iosa's squad landed right here, right after the assault forces. She Tor passed through the perimeter, only stopped to specifically kill anyone who dared damage her troops. There was nothing we could do.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Seems like Iosa really does care about her troops, but she is a ruthless killer. To think, she used to hate the war.
We're responsible for this madness anyway. We helped strike Iosa's homeworld, and the whole world started because of us.
No, it didn't. It's all the Komato's fault.
What do you know, Anomaly? It's easy for an outsider to say who's right and wrong, but the Tasen broke away from the Komato because we disagreed with our goals. We've rebelled because we wanted to make a stand. You think they just randomly grew a grudge? What's your question? You put your life on the line. We're proud of what we've done. We did our best to change the Komato. And don't you dare believe anything else. Watch your kids get left behind to get Alpha Struck too, and we'll see how you will look on your future.
Well, this oddly does have a point. I mean, well, they got a point and they don't have a point. I say that it's the Komato's lack of tolerance that started this war, but I mean, yeah, if you break the status quo, you gotta be prepared to fight for what you believe in. And yeah, if you're breaking the status quo, you're gonna be met with resistance. Even if your change to the status quo is objectively good and moral, you're still gonna be met with opposition.
Who cares what caused what? This is where we are right now, hiding from an Alpha Strike on some lousy remote planet. I don't care what you say, so spare your breath. What use is it now?
What?
The Alpha Strike is coming. There's nothing left for us. We're counting the cycles.
Don't think like that. I'm gonna stop the strike.
Huh. I laugh if you weren't serious. I'd rather face death with respect than lie to myself.
I'm heading to Sector X to talk some sense into the General. Then you'll see.
Let's hope that it goes better than with Crotera, leader of the Tasen.
See what? Your burning corpse bouncing back here?
I'm serious. You won't know if it works until you tried.
Good luck. There was a soldier who went through that teleporter. Like it'd be safer outside than in here.
Tasen Soldier, KG-111, PAIE.
I'm so happy. Dear Logbook, my agent just called me. She's alive. I knew it. I knew it all along. Now we meet up and hide where the Komato will never ever find us. We'll run far from this place, even outside the colony borders, to find some humans to help us. When this is all over, I'll make sure to find the human anomaly and thank her for sparing my girlfriend. Yes, she saw her, but she didn't kill her. I don't know why, but Maieja said that the human eyes looked sad as she headed to Cortera's room. As if she, too, didn't really want to fight anyone. Someone said that our defenses base was the final Tasen outpost, and when it's destroyed, we will be extinct. But maybe, just maybe, the human will stop the Komato before the Alpha strike us. Wouldn't that be nice? A planet for Maieja and me. I'm sure we could live together with the surviving humans. I guess that's why I'm happy. 'Cause I'm alive against these impossible odds. Well, time to go.
Seems like with our help, Maieja found a happy ending. Restricted area. Deep sector. This is where Ansatsuki asked to meet us. Komato assassin, no identifications. Glad you can make it. If you like the opportunity to kill someone important, then keep heading deeper into this place, and I will aid you in person. Very well, Ansatsuki. Very well. Seems like you left a bunch of shield doors open. Probably not a bad idea to get an idea of what this place looks like. By the way, Deep Sector is actually based on an early alpha map that he used to test EG on. So that's kind of cool.
Damn it, I can barely see. The air is completely thick down here, and the elevator shaft sounds like blood. Was this some sort of bunker? I really need to know what I'm doing if I'm gonna in any farther.
Let's had our real weapons ready, just in case. Teleporters. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Not crackable. Active teleporter down there. Komato assassin 023845610237456. Retreat, regroup, relax. You know what I think about it already? Asha's a loon and I don't see a single one of us sticking to him now. But let's not push our luck. Let's all meet up and wait out the orders to head back to lower orbit. As always, if you start taking heavy damage, then just make a run for it. This has always been our tactic, so stick to it. I don't want to lose any of you. Well, there's a supercharge. Let's go ahead and grab it. And we got assassins! Let's go ahead and take care of them real quick. Try to take care of them one at a time, rather than grab the attention of a whole bunch. Up down here. A little bit more nano. And remember, they do not count as kills because they are actually running away and leaving Nano as like a diversion. And I need to get up here instead of trying to jump across. Well, that shield door is open, but there's an assassin right down there. Thankfully, that assassin is pretty easy. Let's use his teleporter. It's the elevator, so we can finally ride it back up here. Not one, but two assassins at the same time. Shoot as soon as they appear. Already taking care of one of them. And there's the other one. And we maxed out our nano. Nice. Kind of make a C-shaped turn there. Wow, shoot you pretty quick. Alright. And there wasn't enough room for you to try to jump on top of me. Those doors are locked, so we're gonna have to go through here. There we go. Any differences? Nope. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And let's go ahead and find a terminal where we'll go ahead and, since we have the strength the highest we would ever need it, let's go ahead and max out our attack. Improved auto-loading. With improved auto-loading, the subroutine programming of your nanogun is enhanced, lowering the reload time of all non-weapon weapons by 20%. This does not affect the time it takes to switch nano weapons. So, there's no need to fire your nano weapon here. Good idea.
Vatelika!
Anomaly, it's me, remember? The truth? My little shop?
Sheesh. You survived that Komato ship after all?
Of course. My friend told me about this defense base, so I made a run for it and met up with her. She let it slip that I shot Cortera, but everyone took it pretty well. I know you didn't call the Komato either.
Thanks, but it didn't matter in the end.
Come on, it's not like it's your fault. We've all done what we could.
Yeah, about that. I'm trying to find General Tor and convince him to pull back the Komato fleet.
What? Now you're talking? That's awesome talk, right there. Go get him, alright?
Thanks. I know it's crazy, but I'm not giving up yet.
Right on. Just keep an eye out for Iosa and be careful. I'll admit it. I don't think you'll make it.
What?
General Tor is impossible. No one can argue with him. He doesn't care. And if Iosa steps in, she'll turn ya into blood food before you can even think.
I know, but I have to do it if I...
Don't you get it? What kind of motivational logbook are you? Iosa has murdered hundreds of elites like nothing at all. She killed my whole squad. And I'm only standing here because I ran away like a coward. If anything happens to Iosa, Tor's gonna strike us thrice over. Just give up. I don't want to lose the only friends I have left.
That's the point! If I don't do something, we'll all die anyways! I was thinking the same thing. I mean, like... You're worried about losing your friends? We'll all die together if we don't try something. I'm scared as hell too, but I've been close to death so many times I don't even feel it anymore. I'd only given up the moment I stopped to realize how impossible this is, so I don't want to do it. I can't back down.
I guess you're right.
Tor is a leader. He couldn't have gotten that far without learning how to listen to people.
Counting on diplomacy, huh?
By the way, I heard from Yuka a little while ago. Looks like he's holed up in Sector 6, armed to the teeth. Heh, I remember him planning for all this, and me thinking he was crazy. By the way, I heard from Yuka a little while ago. Looks like he holed up in Sector 6. Okay, I'm serious, dead serious. Stop doing that! You wanna know how annoying that is? Then you just keep poking me when you should have been out of here way long ago. I'm really super blood-eating tired of people poking me! Okay, look, how's this? Poke, poke. How's this, huh? Is that fun? Is that fun?
Sheesh, calm down. I was just
poking! I loved Yuka, but his constant poking was what tore us apart. Just a great guy with just a little flaw. It's so unfair that we couldn't be together just because of that poking! It's so unfair! That flick-being, rocket-jumping poking!
I think I'll just leave you alone with this.
Just poke, plain, just like nothing at all. Just let me tell you about this escape fleet. It was me, Yuka, and Nat, right? And Yuka suddenly asked, hey, what's more annoying than this or this? If we're poking out Nat repeatedly, then he just held his finger on his shoulder constantly, and Niall said the second one was the worst, but it's nothing compared to the completely unexpected, completely random poke on your shoulder that comes up from nowhere just when you're about to relax, just when you thought you couldn't be worse off than having your homeworld devil struck, just when you thought if you never feel just one more poke, and it's like it's piercing through your battlefield and shoulder pads. Nothing. It's just. Okay. I'm sorry. Just don't do that again. I'm sorry.
Issues! Anyways, I'm gonna go back, grab a little bit of health, if I possibly can. Oh, yep, there's health over there. And in here, too. Awesome. Well, with my stats exactly how I want them to be, let's continue onward.
Anomaly.
God, what now?
That fight back there. I couldn't keep my team from attacking without blowing my cover. I apologize.
Huh, you...
The name's Ansaxi. We don't have time to talk, but there's someone up ahead that I've been wanting dead for star turns. Now that you're here, this is the perfect chance.
What do you mean?
I need your help, and a scapegoat. You'll understand in a moment. Ready your weapons, we're taking her on.
Well, what we have here?
Huh?
You're heading in the direction of General Tor, am I right? You hope to assassinate him, is that it?
No, not at all. I just want to talk to him.
That's a good one, human. Just want to talk.
No, really. I have to convince the general to spare our planet. He'd never almost strike us anyway.
Huh. I know how it feels, though it was long ago. I see no reason to let you live your hopeless, tortured future. Now that we have the chance to destroy the Tasen once and for all, I've been waiting for this moment ever since my own home planet was alpha struck by their dirty battle cruisers at full force while it was still there.
What? That's not possible.
You sure are slow. I am Annihilator Iosa. Invincible is not a simple nickname.
But then you know what it's like. You know what it's like for everyone you know to be destroyed for no reason. But you don't seem to care. You just want your revenge on the Tasen for the war the Komato started.
My, you're judgmental. Did we really start this war? Or was it the Tasen? They refused our progress, and this is the result.
That's... How can you blame them for this? You're so stubborn you'd even convince the Tasen. I heard an elite saying she believed that crap. You just couldn't accept them.
It was the other way around, human. They knew from the start what would happen. We're all fighting for our own survival, so don't pretend you don't value the Tasen lower than your own race, too.
That's not true! Sure, they came here and ruined our world, but you've come to destroy it, Dan!
Do I look like I care, little human? Your race is in Komato's step for shortening his suffering. Do you think I can give back your planet? Do you think I can give you back the uncountable lives the Tasen destroyed? I've been through this before, just like the Tasen before you. Just a speck on the galaxy map. When you're gone, who do you think will even care? You oppose the Komato, and you die.
Talk. The army sure did things to your head. I'm done seeing them look up to people like you. Me and this human, we're taking you down.
Well, you sure have guts. I never thought I'd see your traitorous little face again. I never got around to reporting you to Asha. Not that it matters now. If you're hoping to change history, you're too late, assassin. Far too late!
Let's go, Anomaly.
I'm through mincing words, insect. Now you die!
Let's go, Anomaly. Here it is. Komato, Assassin, Iosa. Up here, we got... Well, down there, we got Ansaxi trying to attack... Iosa, while up here, we've got some miniature versions of the Alpha Strikes. What we want to do is lure out Iosa underneath there and do some massive damage to her exoskeleton. For somebody who claims to be invincible, you sure are taking a lot of damage. When she's taking enough damage, she'll start sending out these weird orb things. She otherwise acts identical to a regular Annihilator. Again, lure her underneath here. We can load these up pretty much at any time we want. Continue luring her over here. And she doesn't seem to have too much health left. I wasn't paying too much attention to her. Let's go ahead, jump up here, duck. Alright. Now we can either let Ansaxi do all the work, or we'll ready these beams once again. By the way, it's totally possible to try to crack Ansaxi. Oh! There's the electric attack. I should stop doing that instead of trying to crack Ansaxi. But Ansaxi does have very funny voice clips when you do that. Alright, her second phase, Naked Iosa, is ironically much more powerful. If you try to jump, she'll do that. Our goal is to duck, or pretty much follow the aerials that say duck, kicker, duck, kicker, 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 and keep kicking her until she backs up to the back wall. Subject is dazed. Press C to crack it. This will completely destroy her nanofield. Let's go ahead and quickly crack her before time runs out. We destroyed her nanofield. The one that glows red. Reserved for shield doors, but she can survive in it. We turned it off by cracking her nanoshield. And then Ansaxi.
Looks like we've done the impossible. Good riddance.
You didn't have to.
Iosa is not the kind of person who can be spared. Had we not dealt with her now, things would have only gotten worse down the line. Listen, if you want to stop the Alpha Strike, you better see the General and fast.
Yeah, that's right. I need to go to Sector X. Dan's waiting for me too.
Looks like you know what you're doing. I need to leave before they suspect me. This is not going to win either of us points in the army.
Iosa was a hero, so wear this victory with pride. I certainly will.
That's a ton of damage. So, it looks like Iosa is dead. And you're probably wondering, oh, let's go ahead and show what happens in the genocidal route. However, I should mention, there are actually 3 ways you can go through Sector 9, not 2. You got this route where we recruit Ansaxi to kill Iosa. We got another route where we kill Iosa herself. And we got a 3rd route that was added exclusively to 1.7. By the way, Ansaxi is only recruitable in 1.6 and 1.7. Ansaxi did not exist in EG version 1.5. So this is completely new. Well, not completely new, it was added in back in 2010. You got another one that was added for 1.7 back in 2018. And we got the original route. The original route is going to be shown off in the genocide route. So, I'll go ahead and load up the genocide route and show you guys what happens in there.
Dan, I was meant to save the world, so that's what I'll do. I don't care what I'll face. I don't care what happens. I'll make it through. Stay beside me, and I promise I'll keep you safe. You know that. This place looks like one security checkpoint, and I bet Sector X is on the other side. I'm gonna kill so many of those bastards, they'll wish they'll never messed with us.
Looks like they won't let me in. Come on, let me in so I can kill you all. No. I don't even think that the nuke can do anything, can it? No, it cannot. They act just like NPCs. Tasen Elite, TU-472, WNEE, too quiet. So far we've alright, there is a mention of us. So far we defeated our little base pretty well, considering we've only 10 people in here, and it's being too quiet though. The Komato assault teams have retreated, so they're either getting ready for a massive attack force in, or they've succeeded in destroying the planetary shield generators and are preparing the Alpha Strike. That soldier that we brought, keep talking with her girlfriend about the human anomaly too. Speaking of which, we never found out if the anomaly was on our side or not. Is Gotera killed and the Komato alert? I'd say no. If you have more than 270 kills, the Komato will be killed off.
Huh? What happened?
And light up the place a little bit. Thinking about Sector Z. Tasen Commander RI-201 LCOI. Rumors. I hope it's just a rumor that they knocked out the last planetary shield generator. You're not gonna stop an Alpha Strike with a bomb shelter, much like the remains of this primitive human building we're trapped in. Tasen Elite, OS988MCMX. Status report. Most doors in our little base have been upgraded to bulkhead class. They're impossible to bypass, and only open manually from the inside. We're stocked up well on supplies and weaponry, so we're prepared for anything sort of an alpha strike. Actually, it sounds like another Komato assault team is coming. Heh, I never get tired of blasting Killed in the middle of writing. The teleporter doesn't work, and yet the text still pops up. That's kind of strange. Tasen Soldier, KG111, PAIE.
Why? Dear Lockup, maybe I could sort out my feelings if I wrote them down. When we found out we were the last surviving colony, I was forced to join the army together with my girlfriend. I was separated from her during the squad setup, and she ended up under Elite Quotero's command, stationed to defend the lift to his room in Sector 3. She used to joke about how she was alone, surrounded by weapons and ammunition, but with no Komato to shoot at. My hope never wavered when we lost contact. But now the casualty reports in, and she was killed by the human anomaly! I'm sorry. I don't know what to type. I don't know what to feel anymore. I even heard that the human was the one who brought the Komato here. The others say we're gonna die now, but I feel safe here with you. No, I think I'm being reading this girl's diaries. Why now? They're the ones I killed without caring who they were. I'm the one who brought the Komato here to kill people like her. No! It's not my fault! It's the Komato's fault! It's all their fault! I have to find the Komato, General. But first, I'm gonna find whoever did this. I may be a hypocrite, but somewhere there's got to be a line. Don't worry, kid. I don't think any of you could forgive me. But if I take your nanofield, I'll always carry a part of you with me. That's all I can do.
Well, well. What have we have here?
Huh?
Looks like someone can't take a hint. I suppose you didn't notice the piles of dead Tasen I like to generate? You're heading in the direction of General Tor, am I right? You hope to assassinate him, is that it?
What's it to you? Get out of my way or I'll kill you too.
Looks like I've got a live one on my hands.
Shut it! I got to stop the Alpha Strike no matter what!
I know how it feels, though it was long ago. I see no reason to let you live your hopeless, tortured future. Now that we have a chance to destroy the Tasen once and for all. I've been waiting for this moment ever since my own home planet was alpha struck by their dirty battle cruisers at full force. While I was still up there.
What? That's not possible.
You sure are slow. I am Annihilator Iosa. Invincible is not a simple nickname.
But then you know what it's like. You know what it's like for everyone to be destroyed for no reason. But you don't seem to care. You just want your revenge on the Tasen for a war the Komato started.
My, you're judgmental. Correct me if I'm wrong. But aren't you the one who called for our help to destroy the Tasen?
But we didn't know they were on the run from you.
We're all fighting for our own survival, so don't pretend you don't value the Tasen lower than your own race too. I suppose the reports of you murdering people left and right is what puts the weight in your words.
That's not true! They came here and ruined our world! You've come here to destroy it, and...
Do I look like I care, little human? Your race is in the Komato's trap for shortening his suffering. Do you think I can give back your planet? Do you think I can give you back the uncountable lives the Tasen destroyed? I've been through this before, just like the Tasen before you. Just a speck on the galaxy map. When you're gone, who do you think will even care? You oppose the Komato, and you die.
Shut up! You don't respect our lives any more than the Tasen you kill for no reason at all. You've just thrown away your morals so you won't feel bad about it. At least I'm fighting to save people's lives.
My, you sure have guts, human. You may just think that you're forgetting who you're talking to. Perhaps you're not aware of the fact I am totally indestructible, while you are nothing but a worthless bag of flesh and bone. I have better things to do than stand around and listen to you trash-talking the most powerful Komato in the universe. I'm through mincing words, insect. Now you die!
Here it is. Iosa. Accept. Without Ancestry helping us. And also, genocide a root. Which means, yes, Dan is dead. Good. It's distracting you as... Go ahead, Alpha Strike you. Well, it's not really now an Alpha Strike, more like a miniature Alpha Strike. Let's go ahead and blow you up just for the heck of it. Just in time. Hop. Gonna do another hop or duck in time. Get underneath you. Start up that computer. Take some more damage. Sheesh. Alright, time for drastic measures. And there we go. Now switch to the shotgun. Kick you, 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 press C. I am a proto-gen. No, wait. I'm the human anomaly. And you are dead.
I killed her. Good riddance. That scumbag was wrong. The Komato won't decide our fate for us. Watch me, Dan. I'll show them. Nothing can stop me now.
Alright, here's a few things that I want to speak here. I am back in the pacifist route, and I did not go down to Deep Sector. Because of that, Ansaxi will not appear, and also because of that, I wasn't able to max out my attack stat. Without Ansaxi's help, we're just gonna have to see how it will play out in a pacifist route. If EG is forced to kill Iosa herself, like in the genocide route, or will something else happen entirely? Also, one other thing I should mention. I started recording this and completely forgot to actually hit the record button. Thankfully I stopped here, thankfully there wasn't too much video loss. In fact, so little, I only started talking like right before I entered the boss room. So that's a shame. Well, it's not really a shame, no big loss. The only thing that you really missed out on is me mispronouncing help as house, so I'm like, what, are we gonna drop Ansaxi's house on Iosa? Iosa, the official pronunciation is Iosa.
Well, well, what have we here? Huh?
Hold on 1 second, guys. Thank you, Windows notification, for interrupting me.
You're heading in the direction of General Torer, am I right? You hope to assassinate him, is that it?
No, not at all. I just want to talk to him.
That's a good one, human. Just want to talk.
No, really. I have to convince the General to spare our planet. You'd never Alpha strike us anyway.
Huh. I know how it feels, though. It was long ago. I see no reason to let you live your hopeless, tortured future now that we have the chance to destroy the Tasen once and for all. I've been waiting for this moment ever since my home planet was Alpha struck by their battle cruisers at full force while I was still there.
What? That's not possible.
You sure are slow. I am Annihilator Iosa. Invincible is not a simple nickname.
I already killed you twice, in 2 separate timelines.
But then you know what it's like. You know what it's like for everyone to know, to be destroyed for no reason, but you don't seem to care. You just want your revenge on the Tasen for a war that Komato started.
My, you're judgmental. Did we really start this war, or was it the Tasen? They refused our progress, and this is the result.
How can you blame them for this? You're so stubborn you've even convinced the Tasen. I heard an elite saying she believed that crap. You just couldn't accept them.
It was the other way around, human. They knew from the start what would happen. We're all fighting for our own survival, so don't pretend you don't value the Tasen lower than your own race too.
That's not true! They came here to and ruined our world, but you've come to destroy it and...
Do it look like I care, little human? Your race is in the Komato step for shortening its suffering. Do you think I can give back your planet? Do you think I can give you back the uncountable lives the Tasen destroyed? I've been through this before, just like the Tasen before you, just a speck on the galaxy map. When you're gone, who do you think will even care? You oppose the Komato, and you die.
Shut up! You don't respect our lives any more than the Tasen you kill for no reason at all. You've just thrown away your morals so you won't feel bad about it. I'm fighting to save people's lives, but you're just killers.
My, you sure have guts, humans. I may just think that you're forgetting who you're talking to. Perhaps you're not aware of the fact that I am totally indestructible. Well, you are nothing but a worthless bag of flesh and bone. I have better things to do than stand there and listen to you trash-talking the most powerful Komato in the universe. And through mincing words, insect, Now you die.
Wow. The shotgun actually did damage to you? Well, in that case, let me stick to the shotgun. Just for the fun of it. Alright, she's using her Velo Scyther. Jump out of the way of the laser cannon. Get another platform. By the way, while I'm fighting Iosa here, here's a quick fun fact while I was in Deep Sector, which I'm not sure if I recorded me saying this or not. In my first playthroughs, when I went through Deep Sector, I actually had no idea that the assassins do not count as a kill when you defeat them. So I actually tried to go through Deep Sector without killing a single assassin. I mean, it's possible, but it's not easy. Oh boy, is it not easy. In fact, in a couple playthroughs, I just outright, died and got teleported right back to, the bunker. Rather, Tasen hideout, whatever you want to call it. Alright, 2 more Alpha strokes to do it. Thanks for electrocuting me, Iosa. You know what? I'm gonna lure you away from that computer. And get you underneath here. Go around again. Jump. Get hit by you. Really? You know what? You know what? Fine. I'll defeat you the correct way instead of using my fusing ejector. Or rather, my ignition system. There we go. Switch back to the shotgun. Pacifistic. Ah, should have went backwards. Duck, kick, 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 quick, kick, kick, kick. Daze you. By the way, if you have not been upgrading your crack, her nano shield will be easily crackable. You have the option to kill her, or just avoid tapping your keyboard, and Iosa will just be kicked in the head.
That should keep her down for a while. I have to find a room with a speaker so I can tell Dan about this. This won't make the Komato any happier.
Annihilator Iosa, are you alright?
Bring me my gun. I'm going to recharge my nanofield.
What? But Generation 2 nano-weapons are illegal in engagements with...
Bring me my gun, and not a word to this to General Tor. Understood?
Yes, Annihilator.
That human will pay.